Today is day 1 of you learning the 4 essentials to creating a song. And today we're starting with chords. For this series, we're going to be using Logic Pro, but you can use any digital audio workstation because most of these have similar features. So let's jump right into it, starting with what is a chord? A chord is just 3 or more notes played at the same time. A chord creates a feeling, happy or sad. Now, what is a chord progression? A chord progression is a series of chords played one after another. If chords are the ingredients, the progression is the recipe. It's the emotional roadmap of your song. So now let's jump right into Logic. The first thing we're going to need is a sound. So I'm going to use SynthGPT and I'm just going to type in piano. You can generate any sound, but chords sound really great with a piano. Now we have our piano. Now that we have our sound, before we build our first chord, we need to decide what key we want the song to be in. If you're a beginner, I recommend using C major or A minor. This is the one I'm going to use for this video. Now let's build our first chord. Now in order to build our first chord, we have to talk about the difference between major and minor. Major sounds happy, bright. Minor sounds sad, emotional, moody. And the way we build a major chord is this formula: 4 semitones plus 3 semitones. So let's do it. We'll pick our starting note, which is C. And now we're going to count 4 steps to the next note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the next note. And now we're going to count 3 steps to the next note. 1, 2, 3. For minor, we're going to do 3 plus 4. So let's try it. We have our root note. Now we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to count up 4. So we're here. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Major, minor. You just created your first chord. Now let's turn chords into a progression. Let's start with the most beginner-friendly chord pattern. 1, minor 6, major 4, 5. So this chord progression will be C, which is major 1. Now we want to go up to 6. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. Then we're going to go back to major 4, which will go from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is F major, up to major 5, which is G. Congratulations, you just built your first chord progression. Okay, so something that Logic Pro has is if you press Option G, you can open up Global Tracks configuration and you can uncheck everything except for Chord Track. Chord Track will actually help you build a chord progression. So all you have to do is click this plus sign and it'll start building out chords. Now that's cool, but if you right click on this or control click on this, you can do chord progression. And then here we have it. Here's the chord we just made. Bam! Now we can just drag this down and we have our MIDI already played for us. Maybe we want to spice it up and we want a different chord progression. Go over here and pick a different one. Another thing that you can do is if you don't have this chord track in your DAW, you can use some MIDI loops. So let's check some out. In Logic, you go over here to this button or you press O and you click on these 4 squares. Now they have all loops, audio loops, MIDI loops, pattern loops, and session player loops. We're going to just click MIDI loops. Now I'm going to go over to Instrument and I'm going to select Piano. And now we can pick one of these pianos and drag it into our track. And it's going to basically have a chord progression for us. Let's see. Let's try pop piano. So if we open up the piano roll by double clicking, we now have chords and MIDI notes that we can edit. So you can actually delete all of these if you want, and then just work with these chords. And if you're wondering, what chords are these? All you have to do is highlight them and then you can see it here. So we got A sus4, which is a different chord we didn't talk about, and A. So what I love about this is you can actually move things around. So let's say we wanted to change this to a minor. All we have to do is move the notes and we can just use our ear to decide if we like it. Sounds pretty cool. Now, another way that you can create chords in Logic Pro or another DAW is you can use something called the Chord Trigger. So in Logic Pro, if you go over to MIDI Effect, go over to Logic, and then select Chord Trigger, now when you play one note on the MIDI controller or on your keyboard, it will play a full chord. Check it out. So that's really helpful. You can also go over to the presets, go over to multi, and you can try some of these voicings. Let's try pop right hand. And another way you can create chord progressions is by writing them in. So we're going to press P to open up the piano roll. We're going to get out our pencil tool and we're going to start drawing them in. So I'm going to start with the root note. Now I'm going to walk up 4 semitones for a major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now up 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. There we have it. C major. Now, let's say I just want to use 2 chords in this chord progression, and it's going to be major 4. I can just quickly do this by copying and pasting. So I'm going to copy it over by holding down Option, and then I'm going to drag it up to G major. And here we have it. Now let's say I want to see what it sounds like if I add a minor. Just drag this down one. Pretty fun. And the last way, of course, is to record it in yourself if you have a MIDI controller like I have here, or you can use musical typing. All you have to do is press Command K to open this in Logic Pro and check it out. And honestly, you could just use your ears. You don't have to get overwhelmed with a formula. If something sounds cool and something sounds good, go with that. So that's essential number 1, chords. Today, your task is to create a chord progression. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to create a bass line with that chord progression. See you then.